Hello, everybody. I'm George Franco, your Good News Auctioneer. Thank you for joining us for this first ever virtual fundraiser for A Friend's House. We wish we could all be together at this time, so at least let's give each other a big virtual hug. We have a really big show in store for you tonight, an incredible drumline battle involving Henry County high schools, an amazing last hero game where you could win the super hard to find PlayStation 5 worth more than $1,000 for as little as $100. $100 and much more, all to benefit your favorite cause, A Friend's House, Henry County's only group home for abused and neglected children. And leading the way at A Friend's House is my lovely co-host, Sandra Gravely, the executive director of A Friend's House. Sandra, it is such an honor and pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you, George, and it's an honor to be serving as host with you tonight. So this is going to be an awesome event.
Indeed.
This is the 19th annual Gala, our largest fundraiser, which contributes up to 46% of the operating budget for Friends House. I just want to say thank you to our main sponsors at the presenting level, Bennett, Fred, and Regina Arletta. At the gold level, we have Southern Grace Hospice, and of course, SCB TV, Smith, Welch, Webb, and White, and Chic and Shabby.
And Sandra, I know this is an important cause for so many people, but you're the leader over there. Tell us what it means to you.
To me, A Friend's House means a loving, safe home. That's what we do. We give kids a place where they deserve to have fresh opportunities and to be away from those situations of being abused. So A Friend's House is a special place. There's no limit to how we take care of our children who have been traumatized.
No limit at all, and we can see why it means so much to so many. Let's see what it means to some of the other folks as well.
A Friend's House means to me freedom, safety. It means home. Over the years, I've seen youth grow at A Friend's House, and that's a home that they can relax. They can find a peaceful place that helps them to get beyond what they've been through.
A stable, loving place for youth who are in foster care to be able to learn and grow and move to the next level in their life without any concerns. A Friend's House also means, a place that young people can overcome the obstacles that they face prior to entering the facility.
It is a place where children can be involved, can come and be relaxed and feel safe in the shelter. The staff is very professional and they treat the children as if they are their own children.
Our children come with all kinds of baggage, and hopefully they leave without most of it. I'm so glad to say that one of the things about A Friend's House that I like is that how many children come through actually do make a success out of their life. We've had a young gal that went to the Naval Academy. Most of the kids graduate from high school or else will enter a technical school. So when I see at A Friend's House is lives being changed, children growing.
A place for refuge for these children who, really at no fault of their own, are not able, to live with their parents or grandparents or whoever was raising them anymore. And A Friend's House is that place where they could come and seek refuge and just to, have all their needs provided.
I love what Brandon said in the video. A Friend's House saved my life. Saved his life.
Yes.
It is that important, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
But before we get to the rest of the program, let's go over some important housekeeping matters. I know. We used to gather with these. What are we talking about? We used to gather with these. Remember, 25, 35. Yep. We'd raise the bidder cards. Well, it's all different now. Instead of raising one of these, you'll be using your smartphone, your iPad, your laptop, your computer, because you're going to be bidding on one of these or whatever that desired device is. You'll be bidding and donating and clicking on the pledge or bid button on the Pay the Paybe software, which we're using tonight, because this is going to be an incredible night. If you haven't already done so, register to do so. Very easy to do. Just go to our website, afriendshouse.org, and
correct.
follow the prompts. Easy to register, super easy, super fast.
Absolutely.
We also have a chat line open so you can chime in and tell us what you think and share your best thoughts about tonight's event. We do want to hear from you. We will also have a Fundany. That's where you donate at your own meaningful level to a friend's house to continue its incredible mission. And I know you'll want to stick around for the Battle of the Drum Lines.
Yes,
Ashley,
yes.
what are we talking about? So check this out. News flash, breaking news. We just got told,
Yes.
and we just got all the drumsticks. The winner of the drumline battle gets these sticks. Every member of the winning
right.
drumline gets some drumsticks, but not just any drumsticks.
any. Mm-mm.
What signature are we looking at?
These will be autographed by the Shackster himself, Shaquille O'Neal.
Look at that signature right there. Shaq has signed every one of these drumsticks, and the winner is going to get the drumsticks as we continue on with this incredible night. This drum line is
Yeah.
amazing. I've seen the videos. You're going to
Can't
love it.
wait.
And after the show, you'll be able to vote on your favorite drum line on the website of A Friend's House. That's afriendshouse.org. And by the way, you can donate to A Friend's House as you're watching the drumline videos. So what does that mean? They're watching the video and you can hit donate.
And they can donate.
And
yes.
kind of in a way, that's voting for your favorite right there, because you're voting
Exactly.
and you're donating at the same time. The winner of the drumline battle will be announced when?
Monday.
Monday at 5 o'clock
Monday at
on
5.
Facebook Live on the Friends House Facebook page. Our silent auction, by the way, has been put on hold right now so you can enjoy the show. The silent auction will reopen after the show, and along with the Fundany will close tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock so you can give and watch the videos again. Of course, we have some super travel experiences coming up in the live auction, and a chance to become the police chief
For a day.
and fire chief
Yes,
in
that's
the city
amazing.
of McDonough. We'll want to stick around for all of this, I'm sure. That's where the last person... Oh, wait, before I forget, what are we talking about? Do you tell me what we're talking about? It's called The Last Hero.
It's the last hero standing.
So The Last Hero, we're all heroes tonight, but
Yes.
this game is The Last Hero Standing. The Last Hero Standing is where the last person to donate will win a prize, and that prize is a PlayStation
awesome.
5 and a whole bunch of accessories worth more than $1,000, from $1,300 to $1,500, I hear. Big stuff. Look at
I
this.
can't
We're going to see
wait.
a little bit more about that later. But look at that.
that.
Here's one of the games. It's the Kobe game, and we got a lot going on with that. We got the PlayStation. We're going to show you a little bit later. You'll be able to get it for as little as $100. You don't want to miss
Wow.
that. You're going to have to figure this
Don't
one out.
miss it.
It's absolutely great. It's called The Last Hero Standing. We have it all tonight. A raffle, 4 big prizes, a big green egg,
Big green egg.
and much more. Big night on the way, Sandra.
Yes, yes. Right now, let's hear from Lloyd Musa, who is going to tell us about some of our needs at a friend's house.
Indeed.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for attending. Listen, my name is Lloyd Musa, and I'm HSP here at a friend's house. I kind of want to show you all exactly what our needs are and what our wants are. But check this out. We're going to start off with the waterproof flooring. When I first got here, this is 2011, this side wasn't even built yet. So roughly about 12 years ago, we got this carpet that we have here now, which is just regular carpet flooring, right? But what we're going for is the commercial waterproof flooring, right? How many of you all had flooring in your house for over 12 years? You know, it kind of gets a little bit old, kind of gets a little bit dingy. Does it feel homely at that point? You want it to feel comfortable, right? So here are some of our wants. Let's look at this carpet right now that we need to clean up, all right? We have over 6 different flooring throughout the whole building. Now, I don't know how many of y'all have 6 different floors in y'all buildings, but it's not homely. So check this out. This is some of our flooring that we have. You see this area right here? Imagine that. That's 12 years old. Now, look at the transition. This is just 2 out of the 6 that we were talking about, right? You have a transition from a carpet area into a tile area, right? And we have 6 different types of floorings. With y'all help, we can make these kids feel home. We can make these kids feel comfortable, right? They've been taken away from their families and they just want to feel a place that is similar to home. Help us do that with your donations.
Mr. Lloyd is such a trooper for a friend's house. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our Fund a Need. This is where you give at your own meaningful level. Some can give more, others can give less, but all can give something. You just heard about the flooring which needs replacement at a friend's house. A friend's house has 4 wings, 2 for the boys, 2 for the girls, and $5,000 will provide flooring for an entire wing. So who can join us at $5,000? Is there anybody at $5,000? I'm looking at the screen right now. I don't see $5,000, but wait, Sandra,
Yes,
I think I've been floored
here I am.
because
$5,000.
I understand that we have a donation of $10,000. How about a hoot, everybody? $10,000.
Thank you.
$10,000. And that is coming from Aubrey, who is the chair of the board. Aubrey has an incredible story to tell. You're going to hear it a little later. This is a woman who has overcome many odds and has risen to be such a community leader. And thank you so much, Aubrey. So who can join us at $5,000 because we want to match Aubrey's donation to get that donation donated to the a friend's house. So is there anybody then who can join us at $5,000? I've got a match of $10,000 in the house. Folks, it's kind of like eating an elephant, one bite at a time. It's a big thing, but little bite at a time, little. And we can get there. Who then can join us at $5,000? Is there anybody at $5,000? In that case, let's move it on down to $2,500, which will replace the flooring in one of the living and dining rooms. By the way, our chat line is open. Is there anybody at $2,500? Do I see a $5,000? Yes. Makila Johnson is in at $5,000.
Thank you, Makila.
Am I
Thank
seeing
you.
that right? Makila Johnson is at $25,000. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Is there anybody else who can join us at $5,000, $2,500, or now at $1,000? Because every dollar matters. Because when we upgrade, repair, and maintain a friend's house, you're also helping to lift a young person out of a precarious pitfall in life. We're also healing and helping the individual. We're at the $1,000 level. Is there anybody who can join us at $1,000, which will replace the floors in one of our 24 rooms at a friend's house? It's absolutely needed, is it not?
$1,000. It will go a long way, George. Yes.
It will go a long way. All right, then. So far, we have raised. Where are we on this money, Aubrey? So far, we have raised. Is there anybody else at $1,000? What do we see at $1,000? Somebody give me $1,000. You know, I was never shy as a reporter. I mean, I'm going to go after the bad guy.
That's right.
And I'm never shy as a fundraiser. I will go for the money if it is going to the right cause, and this is absolutely a right cause. Where are we as far as the money is concerned? We see that we got a $5,000, a $10,000, $100. Andrew Jeffrey, thank you. Anderson Jeffrey, thank you very much. All right, then. In that case, let's go on to the $1,000 level. Right now, we have raised, what is that? I know it's more than 580 because we saw 10,000. So we'll keep track of the money for you, I promise. So, Sandra, what do we have next? What's coming up?
Okay, so coming up next, we want to hear a little bit about our gold sponsor, SCB TV.
I'm sure you know how important video marketing has become for businesses across the nation. Short videos can be shared on your website, in social media campaigns, in presentations, and even in direct email marketing. At SCB TV, we understand where the video industry is going, and we want to help take you there. Let us produce a topical video highlighting your products or services. Create individual videos introducing your staff and their expertise. Enhance your customer reviews with a video testimony. All final productions are owned by the client and can be used in their own marketing efforts. Let SCB TV produce your business a high-quality video at an affordable price that will sure make you stand out from your competition. Email us today, production@scbtv.com.
So a big shout out to SCB TV, because guess where we're at right now? SCB TV. There is Hawk, there is Sean, there is Ashley, there is Aubrey, in the back is Michelle and Richie. They are taking care of us because we couldn't be on the air without those folks who are taking good care of us. And we couldn't do what we're doing tonight without you folks at home taking care of a friend's house. What's coming up next? Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. So let's introduce the Stockbridge High School drum line. So this is our first high school drum line. It's bringing an amazing amount of talent as they're presenting the Stockbridge High School Tigers.
The Tigers.
As they say, pit percussion is God's gift to marching bands.
Okay, we're just getting started, but what a start, Stockbridge,
Yes.
bringing it on big time. Remember, you can vote for your favorite drumline at the end of the show when voting will open on the website for A Friend's House. And remember, the drumsticks from Shaquille O'Neal go to each and every member of the drumline, so your vote counts. And with your vote, we hope you will donate to A Friend's House. And you can donate at whatever amount you want as you're watching these videos. $5, $5,000, it doesn't matter. It all helps because we're raising funds, we're watching the videos, we're having a great time tonight. I hope everybody is too. Right now, what do we have going on? Somebody else is watching us.
Yes, we have a watch party going on, and I mean it's an awesome watch
happening.
party. So we're at Miller's Ale House in McDonough.
Hey guys, I'm Lacey and I'm here tonight with Mark at Miller's Ale House in South Point Shopping Center in McDonough. If you're seeing us, then you're home tonight watching the 19th annual A Friend's House Gala. We'd love for you to come out and watch it with us. Have some good food, family fun. Tonight you're going to have the opportunity to witness the drumline battle that focuses on the arts and the wonderful talent of the Henry County schools. But also tonight you get to become a part of the village that it takes to support Henry County's most vulnerable children. We called and asked Mark if he and his team would be willing to show it virtually and support the teens of Henry County. They did not hesitate. So we are so thankful. Come out, join us, and we can't wait to see who wins. Have a great night. Be safe.
Awesome. Great looking
time.
group over there at Miller's Ale House.
And you know what? Look what showed up.
Oh, goodness.
Guess what? It's time to pull a raffle ticket. I know my wife bought one of these. We've got a bunch of these tickets sold. It's a raffle. So, Sandra, what are we talking about? What's the winner going to get?
Okay, so the winner of this raffle will win a Yeti Tundra cooler. It's donated by Southern Grace Hospice.
And Yeti is all the rage. I got a Yeti there. Absolutely
All
great.
right,
Okay,
so
you
are we
spin.
ready?
Round
Spinning
and
it,
round
round
she
and round
goes. Where it
Where-
stops,
Nobody knows. All right, George.
All right.
You
All
get
right.
the honors.
All right. So I was told earlier when we were going through this that there's so many things. Look how full this is. This reminds me of when I was an anchorman in Bakersfield, California, and I actually did
Oh, wow.
Dialing for Dollars. It reminds me of that show we did on television. And the winner is
Eric Chambers.
Yay,
Congratulations,
Eric
Eric Chambers.
Woo!
You win a Yeti Tundra cooler.
That's pretty good. Eric, thank you, and thank you all. We've got 3 more raffles on the way with more prizes on the way. But right now, what else is on the way?
Well, we're about to introduce the next school drum line, and this is McDonough High School. The next rhythmic drum line will show us what the heartbeat of the marching band brings to the fierce competition. So, featuring McDonough High War Eagles.
Go War Eagles. So what do you think so far? Too soon to vote for a favorite? I don't know,
Yes,
Sandra. Do you
yes.
think there might be some crossovers?
Well, you know, there's
Some
7
pretty
bands
good talent,
competing in this
7
drumline
bands.
competition
And we
tonight.
got more drumline battle on the way. And remember, you can vote for your favorite at afriendshouse.org, where you will be part of putting this whole competition together. And we're going to announce the winner on Facebook Live a little later. So right now, I understand we have something else coming up.
So yes, let's take it back to Mr. Lloyd, an amazing A Friend's House employee, to show us a need at a friend's house.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Once again, this is Lloyd Musa, the HSP here at a friend's house. Now listen, another need we're going to talk about is these chairs. Can you imagine? Over 1,000 kids have sat in our chairs at a friend's house. It's very commendable. We do great work here. However, these chairs are over 10 years old, and throughout time, you get this type of stuff that'll happen to them. Now look, I know what you all are thinking. You're thinking, hey, Mr. Lloyd, why don't we just get people to, kind of sew it back together? There's seamstresses that can do this type of job. We've tried that. But over 10 years, they're still unraveling, all right? So check this out. Let me show y'all another one, an example. This is not just one chair. These are multiple chairs that are doing this. Again, 24 chairs throughout the whole building, right? That'll be $30,000 to kind of get the ball rolling into getting new chairs that are more homely for our kids. And finally, are Corona safe. See, that's another key point that we have to kind of think about when you're donating. How can we make this as homely as possible, but still sanitized for our youth to be able to live comfortably? Now, what will you do? Will you do your part in helping us get to that 30K? We look forward to that. Thank you.
Mr. Lloyd says more than 1,000 kids have sat on those chairs. He's a man who is never sitting down on the job. So as Mr. Lloyd reminded us, what will you do? We're at the $2,500 level, which will replace 4 of those chairs. Who can join us at $2,500? Let me take a quick gander over here. I see that we've got a pledge of $1,000 from Carol Johnson, also a pledge of $100 from Community Outreach, also a pledge of $100 from, is that Katie Crane? We appreciate your money. And somebody else, Kathy Taylor, at $25. Whatever level you feel is appropriate for you, that is fine. Because you know what? Winston Churchill said, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Who then can join us at $1,000? $1,000 will replace 1 chair and a footrest. Anybody else at $1,000? I see a pledge of $2,500 from Community Outreach. I see a pledge of $1,000 from Mr. Johnson. Anybody else at $1,000? Is there anybody else who can join us at $1,000 to make a difference for the young people of a friend's house, those people who live there. You know what? If you have a good life, there for the God of grace go I. But we're not all so fortunate. So here we are helping those who need a hand, especially during these times of COVID. Let's now move on to the $500 level, which will add to the cost of replacing all of those chairs. So far, we have raised, what is that? I know it's more than $7,800 because we got $10,000. So when we get the money together, we'll let you know. But we've got a $100,000 goal raising tonight. And Sandra, I understand that we've got some more of these drum lines coming up. Tell us about that.
Yes, we do. We're introducing our third drum line. And of course, this next intense drum line is known for being strong as a rock. Strong. They bring the melody to drumming.
They sure do.
So enjoy some out of this world beats brought to you by Strong Rock Patriots Drumline.
Oh boy, I don't know. This is really starting to pick up. And remember, friends, you can vote for your favorite drum line at the end of the show on the website for A Friend's House. But let's give them a big reminder. This is a fundraiser for A Friend's House.
We're raising funds.
Which is why we have incorporated the drumline battle into raising funds for A Friend's House.
Yes.
So while we love the drumline battle, I know we do, we also love the cause, and that is raising funds for A Friend's House. So you can also raise funds by donating while we're watching those drumline videos. So what are we talking about now, Sandra?
So we're going to have a word from our gold sponsor, Chic and Shabby.
All right.
Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, and your holiday decor should be just as magical. At Chic and Shabby, we have everything you need to create a holiday wonderland right in your living room. Shop our wonderful collection of Christmas decor, florals, trees, and ornaments, and bring some of the magic of Christmas to your home. Visit us online or at our brand new location, 85 Clare Court, McDonough. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Okay, the big drum is back.
Yes, it is.
And now you've got something in your hand. What
Yes,
is this raffle for?
I have a $500 gift card from Chic and Shabby.
All right.
So
shall we do it again?
Let's
spin it.
Roll for Chic and Shabby.
Where round and round she goes. Where it stops,
nobody knows.
All right. I love it. I haven't had this much fun since I was fly fishing. All right. This is more fun than that. All right.
Oh,
drum roll, please.
Oh, Drum roll. Brooke White. Congratulations, Brooke White.
Yay.
You just received
Way to go, Brooke.
$500 gift card from Chic and Shabby.
All right. So that is part of what's going on here. What is going on next?
All right, coming up next, we have the Hampton High School Drumline. So this next school drumline is about putting a sting in the competition. The percussionists in the Hampton High Hornets drumline are definitely stirred up for this competition.
Remember, you can vote for your favorite drumline on the website of A Friend's House after the show. And as we are having our show and the drumline videos are playing, there's a donate button that you can push and you can put whatever amount you want. As we were saying, 50 to 5,000 to 500,000. That's anchor money. But whatever you can do, you can do. So please, we definitely need your help as we are raising funds for A Friend's House. And now I understand we have another need that we need to talk about.
Yes, here's Mr. Lloyd with another video of what A Friend's House needs.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I am Lloyd Musa, and I'm your tour guide to kind of some of the necessities that we need here at A Friend's House. Keep in mind, A Friend's House has been here for roughly 22 years, right? And in those 22 years, we've serviced, again, thousands of kids, right? But initially, it was about the youth who were much smaller in conjunction with the youth that were older. So with our next needs, we're going to be talking about door frames, right? Those younger youth that we had back in those days didn't necessarily need privacy because we need to make sure that we could come in and assist them if they ever needed us, right? But now as our milieu has evolved and has grown, the teens, imagine being a teenager in this room and you don't have any privacy. That is the necessity of the door frames that we need to successfully give these type of growing teenagers the privacy that they need. Now it's a $20,000 head on top of that, right? With your help, we could provide frames and doors for each one of these rooms throughout our whole facility. The only thing we have right now are these covers for the doors, which could easily fall off. Please, ladies and gentlemen, we need your help. We can get this done.
So just imagine being a teenager and you don't have a door to your room. I mean, I know we have some teens watching and moms and dads as well. So how would they feel, mom and dad? Well, these young people, they don't have that option. We need $20,000 to replace the frames and doors at A Friend's House. We're at various levels right now. Some can do more, some can do less, all can do something. Who can join us at $1,000? Let me look over here and see what is happening. We've got $100, $25, $500. Albrig, thank you. Brian, thank you. Dara, thank you. Anybody else at $1,000, ladies and gentlemen? It's only money, and you know what? They're making more of it every day. And dare I say that you can make more money, but you can't make more memories. And life is nothing but a series of moments. And when you know you have a moment that you have helped somebody, that's a powerful moment. Who can join us then at $500 to help bring some privacy and dignity to these young people? By the way, if you're using a phone, you need to close your chat box so that you can open it and donate on the money that we are hoping to raise, that we are raising for a friend's house. So remember, that chat box is there for you to talk to us, but also it needs to kind of be closed if you're on a phone so you can donate to continue making the dollars for a difference that we're doing right here. Who then can join us at $500? Anybody at $500? I see $500. Debbie Rucker, how about a round of applause, everybody in the house? $500, everybody in the house. Woohoo, $500. Yes, thank you, $500. All right, thank you so much. I see another pledge of $100, and we are going to continue this at $250. And anybody at $250, see, I told you, ladies and gentlemen, it gets easier as you go down the ladder of love and generosity. And that's a 100-foot ladder that we're working with here, because there are a lot of people who are climbing up and down that ladder, who are donating, who are being part of this, who are being ambassadors of goodwill. So anybody at $500, $250, $100. So far, we have raised how much? We're, I don't know, we're getting up there. You know what, though? I feel like Jane Lynch in The Weakest Link. Whose gene pool was empty when Mother Nature came calling? Well, don't be the weakest link, because you can help us as well at $250, $100, $50, whatever. Because what happens is we've got these links put together. When you talk about the weakest link, we don't want a weak link. We want a strong link. We're building this chain of love and support and generosity. And when we put that chain together and we raise funds, we make a difference for a friend's house. So, Sandra, come on back here, because I understand that we've got another meaningful video on the way. What are we talking about?
Yes, we do have another meaningful video. And as executive director, what I see every day are the challenges from the young people who are victims of abuse. Let's see what others have to say.
A friend's house means to me a place of growth and development, where people can kind of grow up, regardless if you're a youth or you're a person like myself who works there. I feel like I was raised by a friend's house. I learned a lot from the kids, so it means a lot of love and just development.
Yet for the grace of God, there go I. A friend's house creates an incredible opportunity for children in challenging time frames, and give them an opportunity to refocus, reflect, and revalue their lives, and direct them in the way that they can go on in society to be productive citizens, to have an opportunity to invest back into people that have invested into them, and quite frankly, a place that will change the lives of young people.
A friend's house saved my life, and a lot of people can agree with that. You know, if they know me, then they know, friend's house actually saved my life. It actually gave me a place to sleep. It gave me food to eat. Gave me a roof over my head, a blanket to cover myself whenever I was cold. Things I never had growing up, I have now at a friend's house. Every day I wake up, I have more motivation to do better things that I've done the day before.
The foster home I was living in, I didn't have no plans for my future. I was just, going with the flow. Getting in trouble all the time. So. But like I said, once I got to a friend's house, it really motivated me. It's time to make a change, and it's time to do something different in my life. And then I had the backbone and the support of a friend's house showing me that, this is how you do it, this is what you need to do.
Despite the reason why the children and youth were placed at a friend's house, they automatically knew they were loved, they were safe, and they had individuals they could call their family. A friend's house continues to serve as a safety net for Georgia's most vulnerable children and youth. I credit all of my career accomplishments to the firm foundation a friend's house laid for me, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. A friend's house will always hold a very special place in my heart and will always be my extended family.
It provides that family feel for our kids that normally wouldn't be able to experience it without a friend's house. It means stability. because all of our kids that go to a friend's house, for the most part, they stay there as long as their time is in care. And that's important because when kids move back and forth, it's traumatic for them. It makes them unstable, it upsets them emotionally, and Friends House offers that stability that keeps those kids there in their school so they can flourish.
So I can understand why this is such a meaningful cause to so many people.
Yes.
A Friend's House has helped literally hundreds of young people move forward from a place that would have been tough. And so tonight we're doing everything we can to help that process as well, which includes the drumline battle.
Absolutely, George. And just to also add in there, I've been with the Friends House for 22 years, and we have serviced 3,000 youth
3,000
at this home.
Well, God bless you, and everybody at a Friend's House.
Yes. So moving forward, though, we want to stick to the drum line, and this is what you asked for. This is what you get. The Ola High School Mustangs drum line is about to show us how to rock an extraordinary beat.
Ba-doom. Wow, Ola knocked it out of the park, but they all have, haven't they? Remember, you can vote for your favorite drum line after the show at the website. What is that website again?
www.afriendshouse.org.
And this is part of what's happening tonight as we raise funds for a Friend's House. Sandra, it's also time, I understand, to acknowledge another one of our wonderful sponsors.
Yes, and we're going to acknowledge our gold sponsor, and we want to thank Smith, Welch, Webb, White Attorneys. They're awesome.
Thank you.
We have a diversity in terms of intellect and capabilities, and that's very important to our firm.
When a client comes to us with a problem, we look at it from the client's perspective.
What we try to do on a daily basis is just be there for people. That's what I see our role is, not only as attorneys, but as members of the community, is to be here and to serve anybody who needs us.
You know, I'm sorry, my dear. I was going to say that we couldn't do it without our sponsors.
Exactly.
And we can't do it without you at home. And I'm talking to you. Yes, you. I know you're watching me.
Absolutely.
Talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, the ones who are at home, who can be part of this and who can donate. We've made it very easy. Just click on that button, the donate level. We've got the auction coming up as well as the last hero. But right now, what do we have coming up?
Well, we have coming up yet another high school drum line. And this drum line believes that you don't practice until you get it right, and you practice until you can't get it wrong.
Why?
So let's get ready to rumble with the Woodland High Wolfpacks.
Woof, woof, woof. Okay, that is amazing. These drum lines are amazing. But Mom, Dad, kids, I want to get a word with you right now, because what's happening is we're getting a lot of chat going on. Well, we love that you guys are part of this and that the chit chat is going on about, I had the best drum, I had the biggest drumsticks, my bass drum kicked your bass drums, you know what? We need you to help in the cause. So if you can do us a favor and just kind of ease off the chit chat for a little bit so that the other folks can ease on in to the donations. The donations is what it's all about. And I know that the kids of Henry County, they got a big heart because it's a great drum line battle like none before, but we're raising funds for a friend's house. That's enough of the Papa lecture. Let's move on to our next part of the evening. What do we have here?
Well, George, we are now about to do a drawing in our raffle for a $1,000 Amazon gift card. This card was donated by the executive board of a friend's house.
Oh my gosh.
So let's get ready.
Shall we do it again? Round and round she goes. Where it stops, nobody knows.
All right, George.
I'm having way too much
Shake it up.
fun, you know. That's what my wife said. Oh no. Okay, thank God we're on the internet. All right, what is this?
Who gets this?
Okay. All right, here's our winner.
Okay, Melinda Morales.
Melinda
Morales, congratulations. You are the winner of a $1,000 Amazon gift card.
Wow, and it's Christmas time.
Yes.
And Amazon, and everybody's ordering from Amazon. $1,000. My God, what a great prize. Oh, gosh. Remember, everybody, so if you're watching our show tonight and you're watching the Drumline, you'll be able to vote on your favorite drumline after the show on a Friend's House website. So, Sandra, what are we doing next?
Now, let's hear another word from Mr. Lloyd Musa about another need at a friend's house.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Mr. Lloyd. All right, we're here to talk about another necessity of a friend's house, all right? Can you imagine 24 bed spaces that we have? And each one of our beds were once comfortable. Now they're in need of care. 10 years ago, we served a much younger population. But as we evolve, we're now serving predominantly teenagers. Can you imagine the type of support you'll get on this type of mattress? Now keep in mind, these kids are oftentimes here for years. Would you sleep on a mattress that wasn't suitable or fit for you for years? How homely does that feel? Again, with your help, we can make this happen. $10,000 and we can replace all of these in here. Now, I know you're asking, you're saying, but Mr. Lloyd, $10,000 for some mattresses, that's a lot. Again, keep in mind the coronavirus, right? Keep in mind commercial grade. Keep in mind what the state desires in terms of our care for our youth. Again, these kids need our support. $10K will get us there. What's a good night's sleep worth to you?
So ask yourself, how much does a mattress cost anyway? Well, no doubt, depending on what you sleep on, you'll realize that $10,000 for 24 mattresses is not unreasonable at all. But sleeping on a bad mattress for years at a time, well, that's a completely different story, isn't it? So who will join us at $1,000, which will buy 2 of these mattresses? Let me see what we got going on here. I see a pledge of $500 from Andrew Jeffrey. I see another pledge of $100 from Cynthia Garrett. I see a pledge of $1,000. Thank you very much from Tyronica Carter. I see a pledge of $100 from Amy Turner. If I see a pledge of $50 from $250, Michelle Amara. Thank you, Michelle. Who then can join us at the other level? How about $500 for one of these mattresses? Ladies and gentlemen, when you fix the daily life or nightly life, in this case of a young person, you're helping to steer that young person in the right direction. So don't lie down on the job for this one. Who then can join us at $250 to get some of these young people a good night's rest? Is there anybody at $250? I see $100 from Anderson Jeffrey. We need your funds to continue our fundraising tonight. FUN, we are fundraising because we've got the drumline battle. FUND, we are fundraising because we are raising funds for our favorite cause, a friend's house. Sandra, let's see. So far, we're at $22 grand. I think we're doing a little better than that when we consider other folks But, ladies and gentlemen, we need you to step into the game as well. We see what these drum lines are doing, and we need you to be part of the game. Sandra, come on back in here. And I hear tell that we've got another drum line on the way.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I am eager to tell you about it, too. So, introducing Dutchtown High School drum line. All right, y'all. Keep calm.
Keep calm.
Because you won't be able to hear anything over the sounds of how awesome this drum line is. I believe the Dutchtown Bulldogs are here to steal the show. What do you think, George?
I think they all are. It's a good fight.
Of course, Southern Grace is one of our sponsors.
Yes.
And we so love Southern Grace being our sponsor because they make sure that our kids are fed on occasion. They make sure that our kids are taken care of as far as their medical needs.
And we're talking about Southern Grace Hospice.
Southern Grace Hospice, yes.
Thank you so much.
Hattie was a character. Some of her favorite sayings are, it's what you do with what you have that makes you what you are. I have looked at other hospice services and they're fine. They take care of the body, but Southern Grace takes care of the soul. And that's the difference.
All right, we're back. And we're here together. And you know what? It's time for? It's called the
Last Hero Game.
It's the Last Hero Game. And
Yes.
this is where the last person, i.e. the last hero to donate, wins a prize. So a couple of rules here. This is not a bid. This is a donation. You may donate as many times as you like. However, you will be charged for each donation, and we may raise the donation level. Let me repeat myself because people always seem to get this wrong. It's not a bid. It's a donation. You can donate as many times as you want. The last person to donate will win a prize. We may raise the donation level. So why all the mystery and excitement? Because what do we got? Are we going to go to that shot? Look what we are going to give as the prize.
Oh, good.
This is PlayStation 5, the console. It's valued at what, $1,500–$1,600? And look at this. I'm going to break the. Here I am. Okay. So you got the games. You've got the controllers. You have the console. You have the game chair. All right, kids.
So George, let me ask you a quick question. So you're saying that if I bid 3 times for this PlayStation 5, I have invested my $300.
Right. That's a good way to say
donation.
it. That's a great way to say it.
Okay.
Yes, it's an investment. Okay. And it's an investment, and you get to win the PlayStation. The last person to make that investment wins that prize.
George, this is a big deal.
It's a big deal. For $100, you could, if you play this right, you can get this at a great price.
Yes.
So where are we at now? Have we started? Look at this. All right, I'm going to assume that we're in because look at that. Ms. Jackson in at $100. Ms. Neal in at $100. Ms. Platt in at $100. Ms. Henry in at $100. Ms. Johnson in at $100. Right now, Ms. Johnson is going to win the PlayStation at $100. I hope you guys in the house registered as well. Ms. Henry is in at $100.
Challenge your
Ms.
friends.
Collins is in at
Challenge your
$100.
family, yes.
Oh, look at this thing. Now it's going
Challenge.
crazy. Ms. Riddle in at $100. Ms. Riddle right now, she's going to win it at $100. Oh, you're not going to let them do that to you, Ms. Henry or Ms. Collins. There it is. Carnell Johnson, you're a smart man. Ellen Henry back in at $100. Anybody else at $100? Boy, go look at that. Mr. Platt, you were first. Ms. Shalimara in at $100. Henry back in at $100. Platt in at $100. It's moving now. Henry in at $100. You get the way it works now. The last person to donate wins the prize. Right now, Elaine Henry is the last person to donate. Oh, boy, I can't keep up. Elaine Henry back in at $100. And if you invest 2 or 3 times, so that's $300 or $400 for a friend's house, which is an investment in the future of young people. But more than that, you're still way below the money. This is like $1,500.
Right.
So you're still doing good. Julie is in at $100. Who else is in at $100? We're waiting for the money to show back up. In at $100. We need to see you in at $100. Right now, Julie is in at $100. If I could see that screen one more time. This is called the last hero standing because clearly the last person to donate is the last hero. But in my mind, in all our minds, in this whole crew's mind tonight, all of you are our heroes because you are all part of a great big movement to continue the work of Friend's House. Aubrey, do we see the event? Here we are. We're back in. Oh my gosh, it's caught up. Elaine Henry at $100. Angie Beaver at $100. Shashara Berlin at $100. Lynn Davis in at $100. Now we're going crazy. Elaine Henry in at $100.
Elaine Henry is giving them
Elaine
some
Henry, she's
competition.
running. She's worse than the drum line. Lynn Davis in at $100. Anybody else in at $100?
I
What do you
like
say?
that, Elaine.
I
Keep
don't
it
know
going.
when to stop. All right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to give it a 5-4. So I'm going to count
I think Elaine's
down.
going home with this.
William Johns, oh my gosh, Larry Crumbly, Elaine Hendry in at $100. Anybody else? Oh my God, look at it, it's running now. $100. Nate Mann is in at $100. Mom, Dad, I want that. It's only $100. Oh my God, I can't keep up. Elaine, she's all over it. Angie Beaver in at $100. Nate Mann's in at $100. Right now, June Wood is in at Elaine Hendry. She's back in at $100. So far, Elaine Hendry has been the top player at $100. Anybody else?
Take
at
it
$100?
home, Elaine. Take it
Oh
home.
my gosh, look, there's my wife, Debbie Bloom Franco, in
Lord
at $100.
Crumley.
I don't think I'm going to win it, but we could try. Carnell Johnson. Carnell's been a great patron tonight.
Yes.
Simone Townsend in at $100. Elaine Hendry in at $100. That's why they call it the last hero, because it's like the drum line. The battle goes on. The competition goes on.
Wow.
Elaine Hendry is right now the last person at $100. How about we start it?
Nate Manis.
Well, Elaine Henry right there.
Oh, okay.
Elaine Henry. Okay, 5. Ooh, boom. She's back in. 5, 4, 3. If I get to 0, you're not going to get it. Keisha Stubbs. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, it's just running like a big fish now. I can't bring it in. I can't even keep up with all those names. Elaine Henry, she really wants it. Elaine Henry, you are being very kind. Joe Gramlich, you're not going to let Elaine do that to you.
Oh, no.
Shara Berlin in at $100. Anybody else at $100 at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Did you see that? What is that? 10 names that came up. Okay, so people now get what we're talking about at the $100. Aubrey, should I take it to 200, or what do you want me to do, my dear? Oh my God, we are running hard, fast and heavy now. Elaine Hendry, Nate Manis, Joe Gramlich.
Who is going home with this
wow.
PS5
I just want to know whose kid's going. Mom,
Yes.
don't lose it. Don't lose it now. We're so close. Stacy Platt in at $100. Elaine Henry in at $100.
They are
this
making
is just
history.
running. This is way cool. This is the best part. This is all funds for a friend's house. We're making a difference with every dollar you give.
Exactly.
So Elaine Henry, we appreciated it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last hero declared Elaine Henry is the winner. Obviously, Elaine Henry was the winner. How many did we have there? I lost track. It looked like 30 or 40 of those folks. All right, so wonderful. So Elaine Henry, you're going to get the PlayStation over here. And that was a great last hero. But as I was saying, this is all about everybody being a hero. Everybody raising funds with us tonight for a friend's house. So I understand that right now, Sandra, we have something else coming up from a very special lady. We all know and love Aubrey, so Aubrey's coming up. Tell us a little bit more.
Yes, so we want to hear from our board chair, Aubrey Kakiwi, who is making a big difference, changing lives at a friend's house. We love you, Aubrey.
We do.
My name is Aubrey. I am a registered nurse, a business owner, and I am honored to serve as the executive board chair of a friend's house. Can you imagine being 13 years old and removed from your home and placed in foster care? Just think about that for a second. Do you remember being 13? Or maybe you have a 13-year-old and know just how much love and support they need at one of the most critical times in their lives. That's the story of every single child who walks through the doors of a friend's house. The youth we serve come to us feeling as if the world has turned against them. But today, you have the chance to show them that's simply not true. You have the opportunity to improve the lives of the many children who call a friend's house home. The youth who come to us already face adversity through no faults of their own. You've heard many define what our organization means to them. To me, a friend's house is more than just a building or a charity asking for support. A friend's house is home. You see, over 20 years ago, I lived in a group home, just like a friend's house as a foster child. After years of abuse, I was that 13-year-old, removed from my home and placed in foster care. And if it weren't for extraordinary people just like you, who cared about foster children just like me, I would most definitely not be the person I am today. So I thank you. Thank you for caring. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting Henry County's only group home for abused and neglected foster children. We do not need to know the beginning of a child's story to change its ending. So I ask you, will you help me change their ending? There's an old proverb that says, it takes a village to raise a child. In Henry County, we are their village. Thank you.
When it comes to commitment and love of a cause, there's nobody like Aubrey, the chair of the board here for a friend's house. Aubrey has dedicated herself, her resources, her time, and she's here tonight helping us out as we raise funds for a friend's house. So thank you, Aubrey, and to everybody else. Sandra, we've got something else happening.
Yes. We couldn't ask for a better time. And of course, the prize this time is the big green egg. So we're going to do a raffle for that. And of course, along with that big green egg, you get a $250 gift certificate for TNT Meats.
That's right.
So not only are you going to have the egg, but you're going to be able to cook something
That's
on
right.
it. All right. So here we go.
Round and round she goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. We've got to do it one more time.
Here we go.
All right. This is our last winner of the night.
Shake it up, George. Shake it up.
Way
Dig
in
deep.
there. Way. How about over here? Okay.
All right.
How about
Let's
this
see
one?
who we got.
Okay. What do we got here? Drum roll, please.
All right. Miles Luge. Miles Luge.
Congratulations, Miles Luge. What a great bunch of prizes we've had. What a great evening we've had. And thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. I know you want to take another look at the drum line, so let's take one more look at those drum lines. So what do you think? Who was your favorite of the drumline battle? I don't know. Remember, after the show, you can go to afriendshouse.org to vote on your favorite drumline group. And remember this, the winners, every one of the drumline members will get some drumsticks from Shaquille O'Neal himself.
Exactly.
So we want to make sure that we ask people to do their part tonight, and we have, and people have been absolutely fabulous.
Awesome,
So a couple of points that we want to make here, Sandra, ladies and gentlemen, we need you to what? You need them to?
We need you to vote.
And we need them to check
we
out
need
with
you
Paybe.
to check out with Paybe.
And that's at the top right of your screen on your pledge cart right there. And that means we need your donations in hand. It's easy to push that button. Now push that button that says paid, because we want these funds to go to the right cause, and that right cause tonight clearly is a Friend's House, the silent auction, and the Fund a Need will close tomorrow at 5 in the afternoon. So tell your friends to watch the video again and donate to continue the important work at a Friend's House. My name is George Franco. I'm your Good News Auctioneer. It has been my pleasure and honor to help with the incredible mission of a Friend's House, and thank you for having me.
Thank you, George. And thank you for what your team has done today.
This team.
And thank you. And we want to thank the community. First, I want to say that our community is very important to us, and your participation tonight is truly appreciated. We could not have done this without you. And thank you, good night, and goodbye.